Okay, so we have another question here. It basically says that a table tennis ball was thrown by a student and it fell for time t and had velocity v before it hits the ground. They used the equation of motion to calculate t and v, and they ignored air resistance in their calculations, right? So which row of the table shows the actual values compared with the students' calculated values for t and v? Okay, so we have to do a comparison between the actual values when it has air resistance with the students' calculated values without the air resistance, right? So we can use one of the equation of motion, which is S is equals to ut plus 1 by 2 at square. Your u will be 0 as it is dropped from, dropped, so its initial velocity is 0. So it is 0 meter per second. Then it will become S is equals to 1 by 2 at square. If you rearrange it, it will be t is equals to square root 2s by a. So now, as you know, if there will be air resistance, meaning it will have less acceleration and it will have greater time in actual values. Now, if they have ignored air resistance, their acceleration will be greater. Let me write it in red color. Their acceleration will be greater. The calculated value of students' acceleration will be greater. So the time will be less. So in actual values, the time will be greater than the calculated value of students, right? So option B, A and B are incorrect. Now we are left with option C and D, right? Greater than calculated. Now we can use the formula of V square is equals to U square plus 2AS because we need to find the V. You know your U is 0, so it will become V is equals to square root. Your square will come over here and become square root, so 2AS. Now in actual values, your acceleration is less because of air resistance, right? So your acceleration is less, so your velocity will be less. But in students' calculated value, if their acceleration is greater, because there is no air resistance, then their velocity will be greater. So they have less value, actual value, than the students' calculated value, right? So your option number C is correct and your option number D is incorrect.